Alright, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbergen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my somewhat warm, somewhat humid backyard. Broadcasting from up on the north side of Houston, opening the Donut Shop, a place to gather every weekday morning, hang out, be part of something. Random conversation, whatever comes up, we'll end up talking about, and just generally being part of a tribe. Hey, Helen is here early with the hugs. All right, get your Helen hug, get your Helen hug, We like the Helen's hugs. Hey, Kathleen, you're here early. All right, James, good morning, tribe from Flomo. So is that like Florence, Missouri? Hey, Melanie, I'm glad you're here, Melanie. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Coffee in hand. Excellent. All right, Charles R. Yes, grape leaf edibles. Woohoo! Edibles, grape leaves. Hey, Donna, good morning, Jennifer. Jennifer, so how was your weekend? I had toilet paper, so that was good. No hot water. But I did have toilet paper, so there was no hot water in the 1939 caboose that I stay at Spoke Hollow. The hot water heater is broken, and they haven't had a chance to fix it. And also, they screwed up the computer registration system, and so no one actually could register for the afternoon class. But that's okay, because I had to race home and go proof the galleries of the new version of the book. And where I discovered all the changes and fixes and updates I had made, they completely ignored. And so I'm trying to get them on the phone today and saying, what's going on, guys? This is not what we discussed. But other than that, things are okay. Hey, Nina. Good morning. Jonathan, hello. Kimberlyn, good morning. I'm very slow this morning. I understand. Yes, James, Flower Mound, Texas. Today is a sad, sad day. And James is putting down the family dog today. So, those of you who have done that know how very, 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 very hard it is to say goodbye to a loved one. And regardless of the number of legs of said loved one. I still weep over my cat Oz, and that was years ago. But the tribe is there with you, James. We're sending good vibrations. And sometimes, suffering has to end. That's the one saving grace of death, I guess. Hey, Charles. Good morning. Oh, Melanie, yeah, I have a life unload at noon today in Northwest Houston, so I can leave the house at 9 a.m., do some food shopping, and then go down to the truck and get it all going. Too many carbs this weekend. I feel like a slug. I'm sorry. Sluggy, not goody. Hey, Sharon, good morning. Yep. Extra hugs from Helen there for you. Yes, Jonathan, Rainbow Bridge is a good poem for departing pets. So did Melanie bring you the taxidermed raccoon? Even better. And you just have to wait. I need a little more sunlight. I need a little more light for this. Whoa, Nick. Good morning. Hello, Nick. How are you today? Whoop. Oops, I triggered the neighbor's dog. Okay, out of curiosity, when they have QC checks done on the supplements to ensure they are right mixture, has the right ingredients, what tests are they running? Okay, so as far as... Oh, squirrel. Sorry. What? Okay. So the... for the right ingredients, they have is basically kind of a certain markers, both genetic and like IR/UV type stuff, to check if there are certain anthocyanidins present, and once they've genetically checked this stuff from the farmers, then they blend it together, and then my understanding is they still do some of the same tests, but it is third party. sort of stuff. So I'd have to look and see, because some of it depends on the specific formulation. But there are a number of tests. And as far as the proper dispersion, it's a mixture of eyeball and density testing of the pills, because the different components have different weights, different densities, and if you have the wrong mixture of weights and densities in the pill's weight and density will be off. So it's things like that. Hey, Kiri, good morning. Oh, Nicole's back. Yay, Nicole. So are you pretty much over the COVID number 2? I hope so. And hopefully the family is pretty much done with it too. All right, I skip that there. Live unload. Stupid autocorrect. Means I back into the dock and wait for them to unload it. Melanie, but did you enjoy the carbs when you were eating them? And that's the problem I have. It's like, oh, so good. Diana, hey-o. You haven't missed anything yet. You came in time. What do we got? We got 36 people. Yeah, it was a real squirrel. One of the tasty ones. But anyway. Nothing better than a taxiderm raccoon wearing wee coveralls with a tiny pitchfork in its little paws. I'd be cool with that. Alright, hey Nick. Okay, doing good. Hey Meriwether, I'm trying to grow a privacy screen on my property between my house and the road. Okay, do not use bamboo. Do not use bamboo. Certain things. Now, depending on where you are, I forget where you're located, but the Texas purple sage, especially if it is a very sunlit area. So if it's full sun, the Texas sage, because that is evergreen, it's thick, it gets tall, it's dense, it makes a good thing. It's beautiful. It will take up probably 3 or 4 feet of thickness along the front of your property there. But it is actually absolutely gorgeous. But also, how tall are you looking to get? Because the purple sage, it gets around 6 feet tall. And so you might want something taller. The southern wax myrtle is another good one with deliciousness imbued in its leaves. But give me a few more details here. Let's see what you got. Hey Laura, good morning. Carbs are like driving a Ferrari full speed into a wall. While your driving is great, then you hit the wall. Yep, most definitely. All right, Carol, good morning, everyone. Off to a fabulous week. Good to know. All right, Nick, I'm still working on which plants to grow for it. I've got some bamboos, but I think it may be good to add some more natives, naturalized. Any suggestions? Something dense. Thank you. Oh, no homeowners association. Okay, again, I'm going to warn you against the bamboos, especially if they are running bamboos, because they are going to take over everything. Bamboos are like tall, skinny kudzu, and they will spread, and you'll be fighting them, and they'll spread into your neighbors' yards, and they are a nightmare. They're cool for like the first 2 years, and then you realize, oh my God, what have I done? And so, really against the bamboo. Like I said, depending on sun or shade, if they're more on the shady side, you got the southern wax myrtle or partial shade southern wax myrtle. I was going to say it's over there, but you can't see it from here. Because you can prune it into a nice hedge, nice thickness. It's one of those that when you cut it, it branches. So you start young and prune it into a nice thick hedge, and it can get 12 feet tall or more. So there's that. I do like the Texas sage, again, because it's thick and it's pretty and it feeds the bees and it smells good. You can use it as a sage culinary seasoning. It is full sun. So if you have an area that is full sun, it's really good for that. Hey, Rilla. Good morning. Tina, hello. Hey, Alexi, you're here early. Good. That shirt looks like you're broadcasting from the backyard of prison. So, no, this is one of my medicine man shirts. This is so The Mondays are now when I film a bunch of TikTok videos for Medicine Man Plant Co. It's very stressful. And so this is one of the shirts for that. Oop, Nix, you already got the bamboo in the ground, don't you? All right, let's hold with it. Orange, let's see. Orange is the new black. Well, it's also Halloween week, so we got that going for it. And all this wild speculation about Mork, I'm afraid they're going to be disappointed when they see what it is. Expecting mummified raccoon farmers or a live Bigfoot. We're good. And and we got 40 people and the sun is up soon, so here, all right. Let's see. James, when I started going to Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, I was really concerned with all the people running around the school colors, primary orange, with all the prisons in town. Turns out they use white clothes in Huntsville units. Oh, I did not know that. So the people in white I see along the road through Huntsville, along 45, cleaning up are the prisoners, and the ones in orange are students? Good to know. All right. Okay, why do you dislike bamboo? If you get clumping rather than running, it's a great screen. Yeah, but even the clumping spreads a lot. Not nearly as quickly as the running, but it ends up taking over the entire property. So many people I know have planted bamboo and have ended up regretting it as it just becomes a nightmare battle weekly to try and keep it contained, and especially not popping up in their neighbor's yard, or it is popping up in the neighbor's yard, and the neighbors are getting upset because it's causing problems, and yeah. Like Tina says, prepare to battle the bamboo, and even the clumping does it more slowly. Like I said, you can probably get 4 years before you realize, oh my God, what have I done? But it still spreads too. Yeah, but imagine all the bamboo fishing poles you can sell later, and bamboo walking sticks and battle staves and stuff like that. South of Uvalde, between Uvalde and San Antonio, there are lots of signs telling you not to pick up hitchhikers. Yep. Because they might be escaped criminals. Cool, Jennifer, good morning. I got my blood pressure, immune pills, and bandana over the weekend. Psyched. I left my review for you. Thank you. Blessings to you and our tribe. Thank you. That's a blessing to me. That's definitely a blessing to me, too. Oh, wait, we got a Tom Cruise dream. I had a dream. I met Tom Cruise in some town. He was taking photos of a sewer pipe and got pissed when I didn't know where he was supposed to eat lunch because he assumed everyone around was his servant of some kind. Such a dick. Somehow I think meeting him in real life would probably be a similar experience. Except you would look down at him and realize what a tiny, tiny fellow he is. I don't know, if you make the orange shirt just a little bit lower cut, you can scream on OnlyFans too. What makes you think I don't have an OnlyFans? Yeah. Melanie Orange is my mortal enemy. Yeah, I guess it would make laundry easier since they could use bleach, most definitely. Alright, 42. Okay, let me just jump through here. How big is that barking dog? How big are the... Okay. Boop. And we drink. No, the dog next door, it's a German Shepherd. It's a normal-sized German Shepherd. Very nice dog. Very friendly dog. But German Shepherd-sized poops. Okay, Carol, I was digging in the yard and found a grass stolen that's the size of my pinky finger. I've never seen grass roots so thick, hard to remove. Do you know what sort of grass it was associated with? I'm not a huge... I'm not even close to being knowledgeable about the different types of grasses, but hey. Hey, Derek, good morning. Okay, I think all the state prisons wear white, and counties use orange and others. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, okay, all white means prisoners, all orange means football game that day. All right, things are falling into place here. Hey, Mark! Oh, cool. Bonjour from French-speaking Guinea, West Africa. So, Mark is the one that does the Texas wild colors. He creates the watercolor paints from different Texas plants and the West African plants. He's there now on his missionary trip. He does that like twice a year, Mark, or once a year for a long period of time. Anyway, he's over in West Africa building stuff for people and getting things up and running. And awesome. Glad you're here. Man, it's like late at night there, isn't it? Uh-huh. Bamboo is an invasive as hell. My friend planted one plant and his backyard turned into Vietnam. Yep. Oh, hey, Mark, going back to Mark. Can you post a link to your wild color? Well, is there someone here in the States right now that can fulfill orders and so forth, or is it only when you're here? If there's someone, go ahead and post a link, Mark, because I know people are interested in that sort of thing. Ooh, well, Kudzu Choco Bamboo Battle of the Invasive. No, it would end up being some sort of King Ghidorah sort of monster with multiple heads all attacking. So, yeah, no interspecies battle there. They will combine forces and destroy. Hey, Jackany. Sorry, Mark would probably stream on Only Ferns. I like that one. All right. Derek, they wear orange in northern prisons because of snow. Ah. We don't get that down here so much, so bright white is easier to track. Oh, interesting. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, Jennifer, inquiring minds want to know, what is OnlyFans? OnlyFans is a website where you pay to interact with someone. You would pay to interact with me. The usual deal is I'd be naked. I don't think you want that. So it's like pay for porn type stuff. All right. Hey, Tim. Ooh. Oh, okay. Good morning, Tribe. Started my day with a merry laugh. I read that as meringue. I was thinking, oh man, he has a meringue pie for breakfast. I like the way he thinks. And then, oh, it's this merry laugh. Okay. Hey, Andrea. Good morning. Cinnamon. Good morning. Ah. Yes, I was bummed all weekend because my favorite little kitty disappeared on Friday. Then last night when I rang the dinner bell, she comes strolling in. She seems okay, but a bit stressed and moving slow. But very glad she's home. I'm very glad she's home, too. That's nice. Oh, it's only noon there? Okay, it's noon over here. My wife is back in the U.S. right now, can send out orders. Okay, Mark, so post a link. Post a link to your watercolors, because they are really, really, really cool. Okay. Jump through. And now, it's time. I know you've been waiting to see what weird thing Melanie has sent me. What is Moric? So hold on a second. Moric is me. Well, dead me. And so, Moric. Nope, I gotta get the... Maybe like this. Alas, poor Moric. I knew him, Horatio. A man of infinite jest. His caperings would cause the tables themselves to crack with laughter. But now, Moric, even the worms are done with you. Doth the gore rise in my throat at your vision. So many an hour I spent capering with you, hiding in the castle, getting into trouble. But now you are but a memory. The worms finished. Nothing but a tuft of hair and empty eyes. But then, Moric, Perhaps we are all just memories, right? Dancing in the minds of others, not really existing. No, that's not the case. We exist, and while we exist, we can dance and joke and entertain others until such a time as we do enter the grave and feed the worms like you've done. Yorick, your memories are still here, and so you exist. And for that I'm thankful. And you will sit here and remind us of right now we live, and our job is to make memories for others, so that someday when we no longer live, we still do exist. Yep. Hey, Marcia, good morning. Okay, Kathleen, what do I think of moringa? I think it's really good. I think you have to be prepared for it because it does grow very large and very quickly and can take over. And then as far as most of the recipes for it, it says powder the leaves and add the leaf powder to other foods. And that's a good thing to do. Also learn how to do the infused pasta with it. And we'll, go that route. But the limited uses, at least here in the United States, there's a limited number of recipes on how to use it. But it is definitely something I would like in my yard as a really good source of food. All right, it seems like people like Morick. Oh, and here's the link to Mark's Wild Colors there. Cool. Hey, Evie. Mom and Dad are here. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. I missed you Friday. So I read, I spent the weekend reading and rereading the Yorick Soliloquy, and I didn't like it that much. I thought maybe we could change it up. So yeah, Melanie, I found this at a truck stop in Matthews, Missouri, and she saw it and said, "I gotta get that for Mark." So I need some place. I wish you could sit on my shoulder, but then you'll fall. It's very solid. This is not hollow. This thing is heavy and hard. I like it. Okay, it started out as Shakespeare and then went from there improvised. All right, Melanie, I think people like it. There are actually people who would pay for that. There's a niche for everyone. Okay, we're talking about OnlyFans, aren't we? Okay, we'll just... Yep, Morick looks like maybe a souvenir you might pick up in a truck stop. That's exactly where Morick was found, in a truck stop in Missouri. Cultured Dead Bob show. And alas, the original Dead Bob has passed. Oh, okay, so they had kinds of different skulls like that? Cool. Hey, Henry, awesome. The In Are You Good Morning Tribe. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yep, the resemblance is uncanny. His teeth are better than mine. But, yeah. Oh, good. Marcia, you ordered the blood pressure pills. Keep me posted on how they do for you. I expect they will do great. But it's always good to have reassurance. All right, honestly, Doc, you should make a necklace with... Oh, that would be a big necklace. Because would anyone who knows you be surprised? Plus, seeing a giant walking on the street with a bearded mohawk skull on a chain would just fit the bill. I don't know. That'd be I don't know. I think it'd be too big for a necklace. I think if I could get a shoulder mount. And one of those things that, with a little wire control in my pocket that makes it turn and look around like the pet dragons at the Renaissance Festival, that would be kind of cool. But he's pretty heavy. Like I said, it's solid plastic. All right, Morick, I'm going to sit you there because I need coffee. And as far as the soliloquy goes, I have no idea what I said. I don't remember. I've been thinking about different things, and what I was thinking about, I touched on a few times during the, but, oh, wow. Oh, for a second there, I just was looking in his eye sockets, and it looked like there were little snakes. Oh, you can see it. Or worms or something. I guess they're worms. That's kind of creepy. Anyway. Ooh, put it on the walking stick. Now that's a possibility. Well, yeah, on the walking stick, that would be kind of badass. Hang it from your belt at class. I don't want it banging around down there. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, he said put it on a stick so you could use it like a jester's scepter. There we go. Put some bells on it. Oh, Kimberly! Oh my! Hi everyone! Guess who's back on a 9 to 5 schedule? Woo! I get to come back for coffee. Miss you all. Nice. It's good to have you back with coffee. Hey Melissa, good morning. All right, Kimberlyn, have a good Monday. A two-headed hoodie. Mrs. Weather could knit one. Yeah, I bet she could. She wouldn't like it because she gets really annoyed when I ask her to make all this stuff. And she keeps telling me she's going to teach me how to knit. And then I just kind of look at her and she looks at me and she goes, all right. Because I don't... What's the word I'm looking for? It's not that I don't learn well. I learn very well. But I can be somewhat of a frustrating student. We'll do that. We'll say I can be somewhat of a frustrating student for my teachers. Oh man, I think the dance instructors for the West Coast Sing, they are just I think they're getting tired of me because I suck at dancing. And I'll be doing. They'll say stop, you're doing this wrong, and I focus on that, and then my feet start doing something wrong, and they stop, and then I focus on the feet, and the hands start doing something wrong, and they say watch me, and they do it, and I say stop because what you're doing there is not what you said, and then they look at their feet and they go, oh crap, he caught us out on it. And so I like them. They're really great people, but I'm starting to clash some with them. Oh boy, lots of poop. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking there for a second here. We need to rename you Queen Poop or something like that. But here we go. I need to keep some coffee for when we wash down this stuff. Oh, it says, by the way, if anyone sees pictures going around... Oh, yeah, supposedly creating the picture of the Mascast, that's the original final Lutheran app to make them all look like kids. Okay, I was wondering about that, because it looked too good to be real. Because I have seen that. And the other question I had is, why would kids in the 2020s recreate a show from way back then? That would be pointless. So, the mind is willing, but the body is a rebellious teenager. I understand that. Hey, Katie. Good morning. Ooh, I got the coffee. So I've been mixing the Cafe Bustos with the cheap Walmart coffee, and it's working out really good. So thank you again for those of you that suggested the Cafe Bustos. James, you like MASH? I liked it. So, I was alive when it was first out, and we used to watch it like every Friday night or Thursday, whenever it was out there. But then going back and watching it, I can't. Other than the helicopters, I want one of those helicopters. And in particular, I used to actually get to fly around in one of those helicopters, because at Paul Bunyan Land in Minnesota, where we would go every summer for, a day, there was a helicopter ride, and they had one of those old helicopters, the bubble. It wasn't old back then, and it was basically $1 a minute, and I would save up $15 so I could just go and fly for 15 minutes in that helicopter, and it was the best thing ever. And it was like that was my thing every summer, is saving up those $15 so I could go on the helicopter ride. All right, Kimberly, I went and hosted a meet and greet for my best friend's band, Autumn Stay, this weekend. If you guys we like rock music, you should check them out on YouTube. So we booked an Airbnb in Bartlett, Texas. It was a historical site, a church built in 1899 and was restored. So pretty. You guys should look it up. Oh, that sounds awesome. Jonathan, Mark and more could do good idea, bad idea segments. Good idea to use sycamore leaves for TP. Bad idea. Ooh. Of course, now the Eddie Murphy joke is running through my head. And if you don't know it, just look up Eddie Murphy, the bear, and the rabbit. And some of you are laughing right now, and some of you are, what the hell is he talking about? Yep. Me too, Melanie. I watched the final episode live of MASH. Yep. It was like the most watched TV episode ever. See, this is one thing that surprises me. I had assumed I had seen every episode of MASH, but every so often I'll be flipping through the channels and MASH will be on, and I don't recognize the storyline. And it's like, ooh, this is one I have not seen. But yeah, and they used to show 2 or 3 a row every night. Yep. Well, I went into syndication pretty early. Whoop. 65th birthday weekend for the Hubs. Cool. Do you need me to sing for him? Wow, it is getting humid out. Ugh. I was hoping the cold weather was here. There's supposed to be a cold front moving in, like Wednesday. But I was saying cold front. The bear and rabbit joke is way older than Eddie Murphy. I'm not surprised. All right, Derek knows where it's at, man. Awesome. I wonder if squirrels would probably be the same. But do they tell it like Eddie? No one can tell it like Eddie. No one. Whoop. Not as a hot front, let's be honest. Oops, stop. His name is Murray. I need to remember. A few people have over the last 2 years, a year and a half I've been doing that, have not wanted me to sing publicly for them at the donut shop, but they have requested that I send them a video of me doing it for them. And so I'll see what I can do here with Murray. Yep, syndication is the only way to see anything after the original air date, since videotape and Netflix did not exist. Oh, okay, Jennifer, we were just talking about it. So on Friday, as I was driving up to Wimberley, Texas to teach on Saturday, I got a message that the final gallery proofs of my book were ready for my review, and they needed me to have it all checked out and any corrections submitted by this Tuesday, so by tomorrow. And so my original plan was, after teaching, deer hunting season is starting up there. I was going to get some deer hunting in, but instead I taught the class and then raced home and started going through the galleries so I could get them thing, and discovered that a whole bunch of changes that I had submitted earlier had not been made. And it's like, what the hell, dudes? What's going on here? We need to talk here. And so I submitted all the. So there was a form, for the changes. Resubmitted all those and said, we need to talk Monday, because why have you not done these changes? And so we'll see what happens. But anyway, so theoretically, the book will be done tomorrow. My side of it, because they want all the changes in by tomorrow, so they can send it off to the printer on Friday. That being said, then it enters a queue and sits there, digitally for months until the printer can actually print it out, package it up, ship it out. So it won't be available until the spring. Originally they were saying March, but apparently with all the slowdowns and inventory issues and all that going on, now it is saying maybe May. So I don't know what'll happen there. But yeah, so today and tomorrow is when we finish it up. All right, weird question. Was making eggs this morning. The whites are yellow. Are they bad? Are they just weird? That is kind of weird. Chickens get jaundice? Or could the yolk have like cracked inside the egg and spread into it? Knowing me, I would go, I'm hungry, I'm eating the damn eggs. But I haven't really encountered that. All right. So MASH was my dad and I show to sit and watch. Good memories. Dad and I. Hello, Dad. Love you, Dad. It was Baba Black Sheep. Baba Black Sheep was one we liked to watch together. At least I used to like watching it with Dad. I don't know if Dad liked watching it with me. I hope he did. Dad, I hope you liked watching Baba Black Sheep with me. But yeah. I need new lunch ideas for the kids. What were the tribal's favorite school day lunches? They can't buy because they're gluten-free, but I can make pretty much anything. I don't know. Yeah, Jennifer. Laura, there's no doubt when an egg is bad, it will clear the house. Yeah, the hydrogen sulfide stinky egg smell, very, very bad. All right. Yes, is your book with Mrs. Barnes' photos? Yes. So, yep. Oh, and the photos look great. Oh, the photos look so good. Very, very excited about that. Yep, I like Baba Black Sheep. And Dad is friends with one of the guys that flew or was the mechanic for the real Papa Boeington. And so I think that's part of the reason he liked it. Okay, you know what? It's time for group take. Yay! Group take. I don't know where Mrs. Weather is. All right, I got the immune pill so you don't end up looking like Morik too soon. Let's get the immune pill. All right, the brain pill, my personal favorite. Oh, so good. Yep, she is such a beautiful human. Photos she takes and photos taken of her are stunning. And I don't know, it looks like she's kind of been hiding it, but she's expecting. So she's got that extra glow thing going on. The liver pill. But yeah, she's a very cool person in real life. Oh, this is almost to the end here. Liver. Uric acid pill. Holding off on that one. The blood pressure. Holding off on that one. I've noticed, especially over the weekend, my blood pressure was very low. And so I'm holding off on the blood pressure pill. And there's just the uric acid. I don't have any uric acid issues. So it definitely was, the toe pain was definitely from the push-ups. So the Serenity pill. Normally I don't take one, but I need one right now. With everything, things are, anyway. The libido pill. And the Stonebreaker pill. And take that. Ooh. There's a cool breeze blowing through. Do you feel that, Morik? I'm a shiver. The only thing cooler that could have made Morik cooler is if he were an actual puppet with like a moving jaw. Then I would have a co-host. It's a good thing you're not humming the Mission Impossible theme when you know my wife well. May as well. Short answer, no. In the Serenity pill, there is a small amount of green tea extract with a small amount of caffeine in that too. So the main thing is it might just give you a little more caffeine than you might be expecting. All right. Hey, Dina. Good morning. You're late, but you're here. You got to go back and watch the replay. Because a friend joined me. And we did a thing. The bird was chirping. Chirpy, what are you doing? Where are you? Yes, I know. Peanuts. You'll get your peanuts. Good coffee. All right, 7:58. Busy week. Saturday, I'll be at the Renaissance Festival. Wandering around the Renaissance Festival. Should be good. I'm easy to spot. So just look for me. I'll be with a buddy of mine. Mrs. Weather and Younger Weather are not going. His kids and wife aren't going. So there's a good chance that not only will I be easy to spot because I'm me, but because there will be at least one bottle of mead in my hand. But we'll see what happens. And then, update. So from Monday, November 1st? What is Monday? Yeah. So no no donut shop next week. So I will be on the road, leaving Monday, driving partway to Georgia, camping out at some national forest in somewhere between here and Georgia, and then driving the rest of the way Tuesday to Georgia to the Georgia Bushcraft Meetup, where I will be out in the woods for 4 or 5 days, and then driving home, getting back sometime Monday afternoon, November 8th. So for a week, I am going to be out. And so what I recommend, if you're not part of the Merry Cantina, the $249 a month sort of thing, I'm hoping Jonathan will step up and do his entertaining live videos, because Jonathan's videos are very entertaining, with or without the chickens. But definitely, hopefully Jonathan can step up in the mornings and open up the chicken ranch. Okay, maybe not the chicken ranch. Anyway, yeah. Jonathan, figure something else out. Ooh. Morning hug.
Morning.
You see, they like Morik. Morik. I'll ask poor Morik. I knew him.
Well, I understood the ick part. I didn't understand the more part.
Why have less when you can have more?
Did you come up with that just
right off the top?
I was pretty sure you did.
Okay. She knows me very well. She's been with me a long time. All right. Oh. All right, Jennifer gave a student friend brain pill, told him you're able to focus like crazy. He kind of rolled his eyes. 3 hours later, oh my God, those brain pills are crazy. You can focus like crazy. Well, yeah. Yeah, the RenFest started like October 1st. Jackie, but you're going to be there? Okay, Jackie, look for me. I'll look for you. That is 8:01. Hoofda. All right, so the week begins. Let's get to it. Let's make memories in the minds of others. What could possibly go wrong with that, eh? All right. See some of you tonight at Merry Cantina, live broadcast. It will be broadcast from the Walking Stick Brewery in the Heights. It was going to be from Buffalo Bayou, where James works, but James won't be there because he has a very sad day today to put down the dog. So we moved that to when he's going to be back, so maybe next Monday. But if you're in the northernish side of Houston, come by the Walking Stick Brewery. Look it up online. Be there from a little before 5. The broadcast will be 5 to 6. And then after that, I got to head home and crank out on the book some more. But anyway, hopefully you see you. All right. Mom, Dad, love you. Rest of you, love you. I will see you all tomorrow or tonight. End broadcast.